It started with a letter in the mailbox. It promised $12.5 million and a miracle from a long-lost relative across the Atlantic. But instead of changing a life, it erased one. This is the true story of how one fake inheritance scam shattered an entire family's future, and how it could happen to anyone, even you. David Mitchell, 76, was a retired high school teacher living in Ohio, a widower, a grandfather. He lived simply off his pension until he received a letter that changed everything. The letter said he was the sole heir to a relative's estate in England. A property, some stocks, a collection of antiques, all valued at over $12 million. He was skeptical but curious enough to call the number listed.
Hi, I got a letter. Says I'm the heir to an estate in the UK?
Good afternoon, sir. You've reached Elroy Chambers Solicitors. May I have your case reference?
A Benjamin Mitchell. It says EC74BNM.
Thank you. One moment. I'll transfer you to Mr. Elroy, the estate executor. It all felt legit. The law firm had a website. A receptionist picked up. The name checked out on LinkedIn. David's instincts told him it was safe.
Mr. Mitchell, a pleasure. Yes, Benjamin Mitchell passed without a will. Our firms traced you as the next of kin through immigration records from the 1920s.
Heard about some relatives from that side, but didn't think anything would come of it.
The estate is valued at $12.5 million. That includes property in Surrey, an art collection, and bearer bonds. All that remains is to file a probate clearance.
And how much does that cost?
Just $2,000 for processing. We can begin immediately.
David wired the money the same day. It felt like a small step toward a dream come true. But it was the start of a nightmare. Days passed. Then another call came. There were more fees. Clearance taxes, embassy approvals, anti-fraud certifications, all sounded bureaucratic, all urgent. But when his daughter, a CPA in Boston, grew suspicious, David decided to double-check.
Barrister, my daughter wants to see official documents. Something that proves this is real.
Of course. I'll email you the estate inventory and Benjamin's death certificate. But time is critical. Probate windows can close if filings are delayed.
The documents looked authentic. Watermarks, legal jargon. Everything in order, except it wasn't. The next day, a man claiming to be from the British consulate called. The final payment, he said, would release the entire estate.
Mr. Mitchell, this is Agent Phillips with the UK Treasury Compliance Division. To finalize transfer, we require a security release fee of $6,800.
This is the last one, right?
Absolutely. We'll issue a transfer certificate within 48 hours of payment.
David had drained his retirement account, took out a second mortgage. He believed he was about to transform his family's future. But the scammers were almost done. She called him immediately.
Dad, you sent almost $500,000? To who?
They said it was almost done. I didn't want to get your hopes up until I could tell you in person.
Dad, it's a scam. They're gone. You need to call the bank right now.
David contacted the fraud department at his local credit union, but the funds were long gone.
I've been scammed. Can you cancel the last few transfers?
I'm so sorry, sir. The wire transfers have already cleared. We'll file a fraud report, but recovery is unlikely.
Oh my God, it's all gone.
One last desperate call. But the line that once connected him to millions went cold.
Elroy, hello. Just want to confirm you got the final payment.
In court. Call back in 48 hours.
David's not alone. Americans lose billions every year to digital scams, many of them targeting the elderly the hopeful, and the isolated. But AI is fighting back. Teleris is an AI agent that works 24/7 to analyze messages, detect fraud patterns, and block scams before you lose a dime. Don't wait until it's too late. Visit Teleris.com to protect yourself, your family, and your business. David lost everything. His savings, his trust. But you don't have to. Share this video. Warn someone you love. And get protected before the next message arrives.